Hello everyone. Today we will go through the manual registration module using Telegram Expert software. In the left menu, select Auto Registration, and here you will find the manual registration module. Before we register, we also need to generate parameters. So we go to the parameter generator module. Here, in beginner mode, we set the settings, choose the language for the country you need, which you will be adding. And for this database, we specify the path in the module itself. Let's go to the module itself. Through this module, you could register, for example, on your physical SIM cards, accounts, or if you have some SMS service, private SMS service, or any other provider of numbers. If you don't have the possibility to register automatically through the software, then you use, for example, manual registration, which is the manual registration module. Here, with minimal settings, we choose usernames. Choose gender, specify the path to our generated database on which the registration will be based. Next, forcibly request voice, an option. If, for example, you register on physical SIM cards, you probably have the option to receive voice calls. And if Telegram asks for voice confirmation during registration on this phone number, instead of SMS, then you can enable this option, and when Telegram asks for the code to a voice message, you will receive a call to your phone number and Telegram will dictate the code, so you can register your account in this way. However, keep in mind that this is only possible when Telegram requests voice confirmation, which is not always the case for everyone and everywhere. Next, emulate a mobile phone, which means that the manual registration module also supports registration with tokens, so that your accounts can be registered using 2 tokens. Here, the API key from the service is also specified. Next, we click on Get Data, the balance is obtained, and we enable both tokens. And as you know, I think many numbers require email during registration. You can either enter this email yourself, for example, if you have not enabled temporary email generation and Telegram requests an email, then you will need to enter it here, and then enter the code from the email during registration with this phone number. Or you can enable email generation from anti-safety. Here, for example, let's specify one and choose premium emails. Premium emails are Gmail. Here, you decide for yourself whether to use your own emails that you have somewhere, or to have them automatically taken from the service. Next, let me show you an example. I will take a phone number from an SMS service. That's how we take a phone number and enter it into the software. It doesn't matter how you enter the number here, with a plus sign or without a plus sign. There is no difference, but don't forget to add proxies in the settings in advance, to which the registration will be sent. Next, we start. Since all our settings are set, the software receives the number we entered, and it requests a push token for it. And the number is displayed here. Since the module does not interact with the SMS service, if you take numbers from an SMS service and cancellation happens directly by you, that is, after using the number, you need to cancel it yourself. That's it. Registration is possible for this number. We need to enter the code, go to the SMS service, and wait for the code to arrive. Codes can come to numbers quickly, they can come slower. Here's the code that came. We copy it and paste it here, press OK, and the software automatically registers it to this phone number. Continues to register the account until the code is entered. That's it, the phone number is registered. If you need to continue, for example, the next number, then enter it here and press start. And in the same way, if during the process an email is requested, since we have the option to generate temporary email here, the software will take the email from the service and enter it, as well as enter the code from the email. Don't forget that you need to confirm and cancel the numbers yourself if you are using an SMS service. That's it, the account is registered. Also, with manual registration, 2FA is not added to the account. There is no option for that in the module because if you, for example, register on physical SIM cards, you can register as many accounts as you want, and then set 2FA for them simultaneously in the account panel. Because if the numbers are physical and belong to you, then no one can re-register them. And if you use SNS services, then every, for example, 10 to 15 registered accounts, go to the account panel and set up 2FA. That is, we select the account or accounts, press set up 2FA, and generate a password. You can set your own password if you need to. But keep in mind that the same 2FA password will be set for all accounts. That's it. 2FA is set. Refresh the page. See that 2FA is set. For example, press set username again if again all settings and account fillings happen according to your preference. Let's say, that is, you do what you need to do. As we can see, the account is registered. Everything is good. Everything is great. Nothing difficult. There is no particularly difficult thing in the module. The main thing to consider is to generate the database in advance, and I recommend using tokens because some numbers request one token. Some numbers request both tokens, and the software, depending on what Telegram requested, uses the token or tokens it needs. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye to everyone.